Hello, welcome. I'm going to tie-dye my clothes with bleach. My Auntie Meg said I should video it, so I'm gonna video it. So I'm gonna show you the things that I've got. The first thing, the thing I'm actually most excited to do is this blue jumper that I got when I was in school. And I've seen people tie-dye them where they look like blue skies with clouds. So that's the ambition, which I'll be most disappointed if this one doesn't work out well. I've got this t-shirt that doesn't have any sleeves, and I obviously never wear because it doesn't have any sleeves. So, I don't really care about that one. And also this t-shirt, I got this when I was on season this year in Mallorca, because at one point I thought I wasn't wearing enough colour. Did you just hear that? That was my dad sneezing. If you heard that, my dad is at the back of the house, I'm at the front of the house. I hope you could hear that. Yeah, I thought I needed to wear more colour, which I still kind of think is true. So if this comes out tie-dye, I think it could look cool because I've seen orange t-shirts with tie-dye as well. I also don't own anything that is tie-dye, so I feel like I should spice it up a bit because I quite like the look of it. These are my work trousers, which are just joggers, and I wear them all the time. Like, they have holes, but why I want to do these is because I got this matching sweatshirt, which is like a matching pair. And I've seen people wearing tracksuits that are tie-dye, and I just think they look really cool. I also recently saw Jenna Marbles do a video where she tie-dyed her clothes, and they looked really cool. So Jenna Marbles can do it, so can I, you know? We hope. So let's start with the thing I don't care about the most, which is this sleeveless top, because I bought this before I went to Ibiza, which was in 2018, and I think I maybe worn it twice, just because it's got no sleeves, and I'm okay with my farmer's tan, you know? Okay, this is what I have. I got a bottle, and I only put a wee bit in because I don't know why I would bother filling it all the way to the top, and it's half bleach, half water, so not a lot, but we'll just see what happens. And what I've seen from people doing it is they kind of just mush it together, and that's honestly the best way I've seen it done, where like they get the best results. Because I don't like the patterny ones. Like, I know some people like that, you know, like the hippie kind of looking ones, which I'm just not a fan, really. Literally just went like that, and then rubber banded it. I also have a lack of rubber bands. I've got like only a few, so I'm gonna have to do like 2 rubber bands, whereas other people were doing like 7 rubber bands on one item. But I suppose as long as it stays together, it doesn't really matter. This one is looking fine, so I'm gonna pop that in a box, ready to be sprayed. What did some people do? So they kind of like went in with this, brought this up, and I kind of want bits of it. I want all bits of it to get, but when I see people do it horizontally, it kind of looks like, in the wrong colour, it looks like sweat patches on the back, which isn't really what I'm looking for, if I'm being honest. Probably shouldn't have done this on the grass, it's just grassy bits in it. Has anyone else been watching Dynasty? Because I actually think that I'm obsessed with it. Like, I can't actually stop watching it. I think it's actually really becoming a problem. Stay. I haven't washed these since the last time I was out working, so I suppose since you have to wash these anyway once you tie-dye them, it's kind of like a 2-in-1. That took the most rubber bands, those joggers. It took like 4 rubber bands, which I think honestly could have taken more, but I don't have any more. When? Do I want sausages? Of course I want sausages. Because I don't want it to all be on the back, because who cares about the back, really? You know what's the worst thing, actually? Is you should care about the back, because I hate those t-shirts. You know the ones when you're in a shop and you're like, oh, that's a banger of a t-shirt. Then on the back it's something like awful. Just something awful. You know what I mean? This is the important one. It's even got my name on the back and everything. But I never wear it, ever. I don't think I've worn it since the trip. This is what we're going for, the cloud. You know, I think they look really cool. So let's give it a go. ruffle. I really want this one to work out. I should probably put this in like the second batch of like, well, if it works, then I can do it, you know? But I'm more of like a all in or nothing. I feel like this jumper is the reason I kind of wanted to, like these other pieces are like, well, I might as well not just do one thing because that's a bit boring. Actually no, I wanted to do the jogging set because, the joggers, because I think it looks cool. I like it. Right, what I'm gonna do is take 2 boxes, get my handy dandy gloves. Just a classic pair of marigolds, you know? We ain't fancy. And a reason I want to do this as well is I kind of had put myself off buying new clothes. Like, I was kind of set on buying from charity shops or places that are a little bit more like sustainable. But I can't really afford the sustainable side, so it was going to be charity shop, summer shopping for me. But since that's not really a possibility, this is what we're doing. So I'm going to put the jogging set in one. The jogging set, why do I keep calling it that? Sweatsuit. Wow, that's really American. I'm not American, okay? Becky Smith, I'm not American. Right, now they're in the boxes, I'm going to spray them up with some bleach. I don't really know how much to do. I don't want to do too much, I don't want to do too little. But I'm just going to go for it. I had to go get help from my mum because I couldn't work the bottle. So let's hope it's working now. Over. Okay, so this is the update. So the black one is obviously taken really well because dark colors take it the best anyway. I feel like the jumper's coming out pretty well. I hope it goes white, which I think it should do if I leave it longer. Obviously it hasn't been going for that long. The orange t-shirt doesn't look like it's doing anything really. And these joggers are so disappointing. Like the tassel has changed into like this coral sort of color, but the rest of it just doesn't even look like anything is happening, which I'll be very disappointed at. But I mean, these two are kind of a success so far. I just hope they look good when I actually wash them and dry them and see what pattern they've left. Hello. So, it's been about a month since I filmed the stuff you probably just watched. Because I'm a procrastinator at its finest. Spoiler alert, not great, but not the worst. So, keep watching if you want to see them. So, I think this one probably came out the best. I kind of like that it's down the bottom more. It wasn't my intention, but I kind of like that it looks a wee bit more stylistic, I think. The back's nice as well, it got covered pretty well. And I think this one came out the best. So, if you think this one looks bad, get ready. So I think this one came out well, it's just, I hate it. I don't think it looks good, I wouldn't wear it. So if anyone wants it, leave a comment and I'll send it to you, because I won't wear it. This one kind of looks like when I was away and I would wash my clothes in the bath and put too much powder and then not rinse it right, and then it would just come out looking like this. It's kind of groovy. Yeah, I kind of like it actually. I could wear this. It's very summery, isn't it? It's very summery. I'd wear it. I'll wear it. I probably won't wear it. Now, this is the big disappointment, okay? So, what had happened was, the tracksuit didn't bleach at all at first, like, just didn't, apart from the tassels, because obviously they must be a different sort of material, and they bleached this red colour, which I kind of hope the whole thing would have done. So, this is them. They just look stained, and not very nice, and not really a vibe. And they're still dirty somehow. They're fine. I'll still wear them for work, but apart from that, I will never wear these in public. Now, the worst thing is the top, I think. So this one came out technically like more bleached, but it's just not a great pattern in my opinion. So this is it. And I didn't hate it at first, but then you see this. See, like this bit here. It looks a wee bit like either a scary rabbit or a scary Mickey Mouse. And I just can't unsee it. I think it's a good way of switching up your clothes. So like, do it if you don't wear something, but I wouldn't go and ruin something you really like. You know? Give it a go. If you give it a go, let me know and send me a picture of it. That's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching.